A lot of our work on handprint was undertaken alongside the T-learning, the transformative learning work that was done in a collaboration through the Environmental Learning Research Centre. And here we came across the transformative model of ESD as a schema for learning across the past, the present, to reimagine a sustainable future. And this work was informed by the research by Chikamori et al. In Japan, as well as Ingrid Schudel as part of the T-learning team in the Environmental Learning Research Centre. And if you take the past, present and future, we often just concentrate on the present and we don't look adequately how the histories, the stories of the past have produced the conditions of the present. And this model from Chikamori et al. Looks at, on first appearances, it seems quite complicated until you look in from the student's perspective around a matter of concern. And then what you're able to do is to look back at the past and say, knowing the past allows us to think into the present and to link the past with the present out of or through a process of cultural historical story sharing as proposed in our 4-quadrant model. And this leads to the students coming to confront what is and what is not in terms of the ethics and the practices and sustainability of concerns. And then you're able to get some depth inquiry so that the students are able to find out, well, what is the situation in the present now? And what could be done and what should be done to do something about this as they imagine the future and start thinking out of the present and linking and imagining a future. So they might come up with design solutions or change challenges assessments. And you can see the way that this begins to look at what can be and the agency of what can students do. And one's able to relate it to an action learning journey. How were things in the past? How are things today? What does this mean to us today? And what can we do about these together? So in this way, what we're able to do is we're able to touch the past in our memories, in the words of Ginyan Slope, to feel the future flying on the wings of our imagination. And this really captivated a transformative schema for planning the curriculum. So you plan to open up how things were and they came to be, how things could be, and what can we do about them. So I found this work by Chikamori and by Schudel invaluable work for informing a handprint approach to ESD.